Hey everybody, it is a fabulous Friday. My window's broken in the car. As you can see, it looks like shark's fin now. So I have to go over to the dealership. I rolled it down to get a mosquito out, as you saw at the very end of Thursday's vlog. And then I tried to fix it, because usually I can just get it to roll up. Well, it wasn't rolling up correctly, so I thought, well, I'll just put it back in the track and I'll roll it all the way up, and then I'll turn the power off and maybe it'll stop trying to roll itself back down. Well, that's what ended up happening. Something popped and it just fell. So to go to the Toyota dealer this morning instead of going to work and try to get this fixed, because it's supposed to rain today and I can't take the car with me. I'd have to take my wife's, and we'd have to like plastic bag this thing, but it's in the windows in such a precarious spot. I don't really want to just leave it like that. Plus I need my car, so I really need to just go see if they can, if anything else, if they can just get it to where it'll stay up and sealed, and then I can worry about paying for whatever parts are needed later. So, but if I can at least get them to take off the door, the inside piece, and then fix the window, I'll be set. But I guess we'll see what happens with that. All right, so I'm at Lost Pines Toyota, and they're working on my car right now. They pushed me ahead because it's getting to the point it's gonna rain at some point in time today, so they're gonna take care of me. And they already pulled the door panel off, so we're just waiting to see what the results are. So I'm leaving the dealership. They rigged the window so it's gonna stay up. What happened was the bracket that's on the bottom of the window broke, and when it did, it pushed a part down into the regulator. The piece that opens and closes the window, it's a little motor inside with an arm, totally tore it up. So he bent it in a way where it won't really roll down, and the stupid mounting brackets that mount to that regulator are fused to the window. They fuse the plastic to the glass, so you have to replace the whole piece of glass. Even though the glass is fine and it's not broke, the actual regulator is, or the actual mounting brackets are what's screwed up on it. So what I'm gonna end up having to do is buy a new regulator and a new window. So today they just charged me for pulling the whole thing apart and rigging it so it wouldn't fall down. I paid $65, which isn't bad considering I was in there a couple of hours and they were working their asses off for me getting it done. But you know, when I look at it, I lost probably close to that in pay today from going in late. So it kind of is a wash. Well, I end up losing more out of it because, you know, I lost $65, and then turn around and I'm losing, you know, how much ever in pay. It's probably not that much, but I'm going to lose 3 hours of pay today, if not more, because of all of this, having to get this at least rigged so I can drive to work. So hopefully it stays up for right now. I don't think I'm going to fix it anytime soon. It's $520, so I think we're going to hold off. Since we're going to do vacation, I think I'm just going to leave it, and then once vacation is over with and we're back and I'm back to work and everything's good, then I think I'm going to turn around and pay the money and get it fixed. It's a lot of money for it to get fixed, and I really hate to do it because eventually we're going to get rid of it anyway, but it may be 2 or 3 years before we get rid of it. So I don't know. I'll probably just get it fixed, and I could probably do it myself if I could figure it out or find a thing online. I might be able to do that, maybe find the parts cheaper, but the parts aren't really that bad. It's $99 for the regulator and like $230 for the window, and that's not even through their parts people. They went outside of their own parts group to find it. So I really appreciate what they did for me. They did a great job. So we'll probably take it back in there and get them to fix it, but I'm gonna haul ass to work real quick so at least I can earn some money today. All right, so I'm leaving work. we had a little bit of rain. Well, we had a lot of rain. It didn't wash my damn windshield off though. And some like pea to marble size hail. No big deal. It's just a quick moving storm. Well, it built on its way to the house. Actually, it looks like there's more building up in front of me too. They kept saying that was it, but I see stuff like right on the other side of Fry's, like big billowing clouds, like something building up. But anyway, my wife texted me earlier and said that they had 2 to 3 inch in diameter hail. So that's what she got to deal with today. And we just got a little bit of hail at work. It was literally over with before we even knew what the hail was. It rained a lot, but like I said, didn't clean my windshield off. So what I was kind of mad about though is if my car would have been home, it could have accidentally broke my window and then I could have claimed it on insurance. But I think what I'm going to do is just do the work myself and go buy the parts whenever we get back from vacation. It's sealed up and not going nowhere, as long as nobody hits the button and they gotta put a piece of tape over it. So you'd have to pop the tape to do it. So I just have to remember no drive-thrus or anything like that, which is good because I don't need to be going through drive-thrus and getting any fatter. So, but tonight it's pizza night, so I'm gonna go pick up pizzas at Domino's. Might end up at Dairy Queen to go get drinks. You know how that goes. It probably will, but this time I have to go in. I can't do it in the car anymore. I have to get out and go in to get the drinks, which is a good thing because that's exercise. So anyway, my wife and I are supposed to talk about vacation again tonight, and then I have to finish my English work. I have to get some of it done tonight for 100% sure, and then go on from there. And then tomorrow I'll go to class and get out here on this road. Tomorrow I'll go to class, and then when I get home, I think we're having a garage sale, and so I'll probably help out with that, or I may end up changing the oil in the Prius. I really need to do that worse than anything. I'm like right at the end of the oil, so I need to get it changed. Alright, so it's Saturday afternoon. I'm a little lazy today. This morning, I don't know how it ceases to amaze me that I screw this up every Saturday and I forget to charge the battery on Friday night, but battery died. So it's charged now. So just a quick update from this morning. I'm going to continue Friday's vlog into Saturdays. Just do a combo one. I'm too tired to fight with it. So this morning I went to class and all that, talked to my professor, and got my other paper back, which I need to start doing rewrites on. Came home and have been doing nothing but history studying ever since. Finished reading the last chapter. My biggest problem is I just don't have any retention when it comes to this stuff. So I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of stuck when it comes to this because I can't retain 4 chapters worth of information. Like I read chapter 8 today, and then I took the pre and post test for it, which is just like a training thing, and I got 80s on both of those. But I took the other ones, which I've read all throughout the week, and the best I did on any of them was a 60, and most of them I got like a 30%. So, or a 33, whatever. So that's my problem, is just retention. I honestly think I have way too much crap floating around in my head, and this is just killing it. So I don't know. I'm going to try my damnedest to pass that test tomorrow, and if I don't, if I get close like I did for the last one, I guess I'll just have to find a way to study my ass off and take the third one and try to get a lot higher score so that at least I come up with that 70 average. If I go in tomorrow and I get a 30 or 40 on it, I'm done. There's no point in continuing. There's no way that I'm ever going to get caught up and be able to take all the tests in time and retaking that one's not going to make a bit of difference. I'm probably not going to score any higher, or not much higher, like I did this last time. I got like a 48, and then the second time I took it, I got a 64. So it's not like I improved that much by studying, you know, for several days in a row. So I guess I understand it and others don't. I understand the fact that this is set up to be incredibly hard and I can't do it. And everybody keeps going, yes you can, yes you can. No, I can't. That's the problem. And it's not a matter of not wanting to. I wanted to get this credit. It's just not, or these credits. I'm just not going to. I mean, it's just how it is. You know, you can't be good at everything. It's impossible. Now, if I would have taken the class as a regular class instead of online, yeah, I would have probably passed it, because those teachers teach a lot. Those teachers teach you, for one, plus their tests are a lot different, a lot more geared towards how I learned. So for online classes, I'm done with those. I can't do any more online classes. I've proven that already. So I think we're just going to have to chalk it up to, well, you know, you should have been a little smarter and picked a different professor, or just waited. And it'll end up being a waste of money, but it'll be the only time that happens, because from that point on, I'm going to be careful. And I am going to continue taking classes, but I'm probably going to change my major, because I don't give a crap about business administration. I just did it for like a job, but it's not something I'm passionate about or I even care about. So this is a first. It's now Sunday. I'm going on day 3 of this Friday vlog. I am going to have a Sunday whatever video as soon as I get back from school. I'm actually going to go get gas right now and then head to school and go take my test real quick, because I got like 4 hours before they close. So I had to get over there and take that test, and then hopefully I pass it. I'll let you guys know. That's how I'm going to end the vlog when I'm done. Just because of all that was going on yesterday with me trying to study for history and all that, I just didn't get a chance to ever end Fridays and really start Saturdays. And so I'm just kind of combining, I guess, 3 days worth into one. No, technically today is going to have its own video. Come on, let it go. I'm pulling through at the worst possible time because church just let out. So anyway, my plan is to go to school, take my test, come home, and then I got to do some yard work. And then tonight I'm going to shoot this other video, the Sunday whatever video, and get it uploaded. So I should be caught up on all my videos tonight. And then you know, we're going to go back to playing the game, where sometimes I get it in time and sometimes I don't, and it just depends on what's going on. Holy crap. Well, I guess I'm going the long way to the gas station. It's the bad part about this little town. There's only 2 ways through this town, and one of them's a highway and one of them's through town. Well, going through town's nearly impossible half the time because it just backs up with so many cars. So I'm basically making a big circle and going back out to the highway because I don't have a whole lot of choice. But anyway, I'm gonna go to the school and study for a little bit, and then I'm gonna take my test, and then hopefully I have good news to report. Okay, failed that test too, so I'm to the point now where I'm just so aggravated by the whole situation that I'm back to not wanting to go to school anymore. I mean, it's just ridiculous. 100 question test is way too much off 4 chapters. It's too much stuff to try to remember. It's U.S. history. It's a lot of dates, a lot of names, and that's a lot to try to keep track of in your head. And I don't know how anybody passes it. I really don't. Got a 58 this time. I probably could have done better, but I would have had to have had basically like what they consider a photographic memory, and I'd had to have memorized every freaking page. I read everything. I went through all the pre-tests. I went back and fixed the answers on those that I missed and studied those. I found some PowerPoint presentations that another teacher did that were really good. I studied those this morning. I studied them again in the car once I got here, and I still got a 58. So I need to email the professor and just say, is there any way at all I'm going to pass this thing? If my test scores have to be an average of 70, it's just not going to happen. My average is probably right around 60 something else, 61 or 62. If he says that even doing the project's not going to help me pass, then I'm dropping the class. And, everybody can be disappointed or whatever. I'm to the point now that I'm not taking blame for this. I worked my ass off studying, and I still failed it, which shows that the freaking test is bullshit, and that teacher is setting people up for failure. I mean, why would you make a 100-question test on 4 chapters when no other professor that teaches History 1301 does that? So I'm kind of pissed. So I'm going to go home and I think I have to mow the grass, but I'm too pissed off to mow the grass. I really need to change the oil in the car. I may do that. So anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here because I'm like really pissy and I don't want to get into like really freaking out on camera over this. Plus I need to work on my other video today. So the Sunday whatever video, which you guys I think will enjoy. A lot less of this ranting and raving, I think. So anyway, thank you guys for watching the last 3 days worth of just crap leading up to getting a 58 on my test. If you're new to the videos, I'm not usually this dumb. I can normally pass a course pretty easily. I'm getting an A in my English class. But make sure you subscribe, because you never know, things might get even more interesting as we go along. Plus vacation's coming up. So, and this time, instead of screwing around when I do vacation, we're going to record, edit, and upload while I'm on vacation instead of waiting until I come back, which was a stupid move in the first place. So we're going to resolve that this time. If you like something you see or hear, make sure you hit the like button. You can leave me a comment, leave me a message. If there is something that you like for me to talk about or bring up, or you like to see the dogs on the videos, or want to see more of my wife or a roommate or whatever, leave me a comment and let me know, and I'll facilitate it where I can. And if you're on Twitter, make sure you hit me up. It's YouTube_Frank. Just shoot me a tweet saying, hey, I watched your video, or you can share one of my videos and tag me in it or whatever, and I will follow you back on Twitter. If you're not on Twitter, get on Twitter. That's where everybody's going, because Facebook's pretty much dying out at this point. So anyway, I hope you guys had a good Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I will see you on Monday's vlog.